Yeah. And it's, you know, it never stops, right? It like if we want to keep growing, then I need to continue being here, right? It can continue growing without me, but uh you know, like you are the business, right? You build something that like it is your baby. It is like in
You
part
set
you.
the vision.
Yeah. And so so yeah, it never really stops, but if you've chosen the thing that you want to do, then you can. And I want to bring it back to like what you were saying. You're not going to see the results immediately. It's like working out, right? Nobody expects to have a
Yeah.
six pack like the second day that they've done it. You're going to need to really grind it out. And
Yeah.
you're not going to want to do it sometimes, but really consistency is key. If you keep at it, one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be surprised at where you are.
Yep. And there's nobody that's going to tell you what to do. Like you have to have an internal locus of control, right? Because if you decide you want to sit around and watch Netflix all day, like there's no boss that's going to like come write you up. If you know what I mean? If you slack off, it'll be apparent in your
Right.
results.
Yeah, and on the other flip side too, you know, as a recovering workaholic, I would say that
Oh,
you need to listen to your body too, because I have also seen
mhm.
entrepreneurs that are really hard on themselves. They've been putting in a lot of work and they're just getting burnt out. And so it is a
Yeah.
balance. You do need to make sure that you do listen to your body. You need to have boundaries. It's so easy now. Like
Mm.
everybody on my leadership team is remote. You know, it's very easy for the
Okay.
work to continue 24/7. And I tell my
Fully.
team, you absolutely have to have at least one day off a week. Absolutely. I do not want to hear that you worked on a Saturday or a Sunday. And you need to have that time where you're spending it with your family. And
Recharging.
exactly. Yeah. Whatever it is that you need, like you still have a life and make sure that you're taking care
Yeah,
of yourself because the business isn't going to continue if you can't.
that's right. Oh my gosh. Absolutely. How many years would you say it took for you, because it does feel so wobbly at the beginning. And it's weird because like right now, like I have two businesses and one of them's been
Mhm.
going on for years and I don't feel wobbly anymore, the finance consulting, but the other one is new, but they're so different. Like I don't feel like I
Mhm.
can apply enough of what I learned with the consultancy with the dog daycare. But you have like this organization of people. Do you know what I like? How many years did it feel like before you're like, this isn't wobbly anymore? Like, I trust this to provide my income and the income for all my employees. Like, how long did that take?
Yeah, I think it's going to depend on each person. Like each business is different, each person and their rate is going to be different. You know, for me, it took a while. Like it wasn't until recently I had a lot of imposter syndrome. I didn't even tell people that I
No.
had a business for a while, and I definitely didn't say
What?
I was CEO. Like that was not a thing. And so so for me, I would say it took a while, maybe 8 years, you know, it's very new for me to actually feel like, wow, this is a business. When somebody said we're in 21 states, I was like, oh wow, that's, you know, it blows my mind that we were able to get it to this level. And so I think it's really going to depend on people. Depends on how much experience they have. Maybe for the average person, probably the first year is understanding market research, what the market wants. The second year is probably putting together things and the team and the processes to fit that. So maybe in year three or year four,
Yeah.
if they fit that mold and they can do it, um, you know, consistently and they know exactly what they want to do. Um, but it could definitely take a lot longer.
Yeah. Yeah. And I read this somewhere and I don't remember who said it, but it went a little something like, I don't believe that anyone truly fails. People either succeed or they give up too quickly.
Yes.
And I think that that's why now that I'm kind of right, like when you're a consultant, like it's all on you, right? It's like, can you find yourself work, right? So that's like different than the service industry, any service industry thing, I think. Um, I don't know. I mean, so many, such a high proportion of companies fail in the first 5 years or whatever, right? Like a very tiny fraction of businesses even last until year 5. But that's got to be why people can't see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, and a lot of those entrepreneurs may even see that this is not something that I want. It's not
Yeah.
something for me. And so, I
Yeah.
mean, again, listening to the things, what else are you giving up when you're doing this? Is it
There's
worth
an
it to have?
opportunity cost for sure.
Yes. And so, yeah, I would definitely agree with that. Like, if you have the time and the energy and that is truly what you want, uh, you can succeed. It's just a matter of continuing. Also read the signs though, so so don't go too far on something that you're just not getting results. Sometimes you really have to
Yeah.
let go of your ego and realize nobody in the market wants this, or I want to give it this way, but it's not going to work. So being flexible, adaptable, and open to listening to what the market wants in those tests
Right.
that you're going to very quickly apply.
Yeah. And my coach Eileen says that
Mhm,
you have to sell sell people what they want, but give them what they need.
mhm,
So, I think it goes like, make it so, like, for instance, with your business, a Cognitutor, right? Just sounds like a
mhm,
tutor. You're going to help the kids pass the test. But I don't know like what your advertising is like, but I don't know if you're running around going like, we make them believe in themselves. Like people be like, I just want my kid to pass the test. Do you know what I mean? So you know what the kids need,
mhm.
but the parents are just looking for somebody to help their kid pass and get to the next
Right.
grade or pass the ACT or whatever. So yeah, no, it's kind of it's amazing how that works. So all right. Well, I appreciate your time very much. Is there anything else that you want to tell the folks while you have everyone's ear?
You can you hear me? You
Yeah, I can hear
blinked out
you
for a
now.
second. Okay. So yeah, is there anything else that I would want to say to a new or aspiring entrepreneur is um I believe anybody can achieve anything that they want. So go for the thing. Don't doubt yourself. Go for it. Listen to people though. Stay humble, obviously. But what I see so often is people don't have confidence and just go do it. Like it doesn't matter. And I think
Yeah,
that you can achieve
it's not just your students.
it. Mhm.
Like those students grow up into adults that don't have confidence in themselves as well. Like if you didn't get a hold of them anyway.
Yeah. So those are the lasting remarks that I would have is just I want people to be encouraged and know that um like I think the attitude that's helped me the most is knowing that I can do it, being persistent, and yeah, just not giving up.
Yeah, be
And
persistent,
knowing,
man.
sorry, this last thing actually, knowing that it's going to be okay. I think that a lot of people are so worried, and it's uh, like it's this inherent or this base level fear that it's not going to be okay. And I think because of that, it comes out in a lot of different types of fears, and it stops them from trying different things, doing anything new, or like doing the thing that they want, or like maybe someone's
Mhm.
going to think this of me. If in the end it's going to be okay, I think that people would be much more willing to put themselves out there and try something crazy.
Right, right. I mean, you just gotta kind of believe in yourself. Like otherwise you might end up with a self-fulfilling prophecy kind of situation.
Mhm.
Like,
Right.
oh, I don't think I can do this. I don't think, I don't remember who said it, Einstein or something, like whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right.
You're right.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, so yeah, totally.
I love it. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for having me. I love what you do. I love that you're
Thank
providing all of
you.
this
I love what
knowledge
you
to
do.
everybody.
You're
Let's
out
change
there
the world.
saving the kids. You're out there saving the kids. So, man, we appreciate you. Like, we need so many more like you.
Yeah,
honestly. Like,
so
I hope to see you in
people
every school at some point.
that's the goal. So people can reach us on Instagram. They can go to our website. They can go to Facebook. So on Instagram, it would be at CogniTutor, COGNITUTOR. Same thing on Facebook if you just look up CogniTutor. And then if they go to the website cognitutor.com, they also would be able to see us and they can join either as a tutor, really give back to the community,
Yeah.
and become a part of that or become part of the leadership team, or even if they want to learn these skills, they can come in as a student too.
That would be absolutely amazing. I'm sure you'll be getting one, if not multiples of my children. So
Amazing. Let's do it.
yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate you so much for your generosity of spirit. You had so many good words of wisdom, and I mean, sky's the limit. Like, I can't wait to just watch you just continue to take over the world. Like, you're amazing. And thank you so much for your time.